hop in, bow hammer, tracing that leg. Here, I'm going to go for the overhook, yeah, then I'm going to step and turn. But I'm keeping my head, it's turning, here, yeah, and I'm keeping his wrist. Okay. Right? From here, I'm going to go somewhere else, but this is important for now to hold this. There's lots of places to go from here, but we're going to go one very specific way. We'll stop here for now. I want you to get to this good position. So to get to that position, it's going to be a same as we just did. Bang, catch, collar tie. And you can even step in. So you step in when you get this overarm. It's overhook, and then you can turn around. But make sure the head is pressuring the neck. Yeah, the top of your head is a very good pressure point for controlling. You know, if you're loose here, if I'm loose here, he's got nothing.
A lot of guys say that the difference in wrestling beyond grips is even head position.
Oh yeah, it is. When you get up and
yeah, that spot with the forehead right back.
So you're pivoting out from the clinch, right?
Yeah.
You're pivoting back.
Yeah. So one more, right? So I come here, bang. Okay. Catching here. Even if I catch here, there's like a general light one, it's okay because I'll step in and tie that up. I'll keep the head controlled here for now. He's going to try and use this arm. I'm going to fight it, and I'm still in this good position. Yeah? Yeah?
Alright. So as you're dragging, you go from the clinch to the wrist control.
Yeah, so from here you've got, because this establishes your position.
Yeah.
I'm pressuring heavy down too here. Now he takes his wrist position. Because the thing is, likely he's going to put his arm up and try to fight it somehow. Yeah, I can probably use that as an opportunity to take hold of the wrist for the wrist control. What we're going to do from here, we're going to do the same movement to come in. Yeah, we're going to throw that oblique kick. Going to come landing down. Standing in that, we'll call it a faux hammer because we're not really going to hammer. Joe likes his clavicle. Yeah, I'm going to catch this overhook on this far side arm at the same time. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to turn, I'm going to step this rear foot and catch the wrist at the same time. And then I'm going to keep this arm tight and hold this wrist, stay with my head into this position. We'll stop there for now because we're going to move into a throw. Hope you can break fall.
Gotta get my hand on my chest on that under rubber.
Yeah, because obviously here, like, yeah, you're going to have to move pretty quickly to start to fight. Start to fight here, regain the wrist control. So. But that's why also the head pressure is going to help us. Yeah. Okay. I tell you what, here, so when I've got here, so once I've got this position here, it looks pretty naturally really good. Yeah, I'm going to use this. Right. This here, you know, I might try and swim it, but that's okay. Because my defense is trying to swim through, so you really need to make that tight with yours, yeah? Because then, even if I do this, yeah, I'm not going to be where I want to be. Right. Because you're going to be able to keep this arm away, so I won't be able to connect my hands together. You know? Right. Yeah, just so the little details, yeah, make sure you've got good control here before you look at this. And you don't let them connect their hands together. Just keep it right. Keep going. And don't think it's doing left and right. You control it away over here.
New here. I'm gonna do it. I know.
Yeah, you great, man.
Okay, I'll show you about that. Yeah, nice. So also bear in mind, like, so this is Pancration techniques put into a modern context. Yeah, so I can't be like, this exact set of things happens in Pancration. What I'm doing is I'm using certain elements to be able to put them into what would basically work into a fairly seamless modern style, you know, so somebody who's familiar with modern grappling. Yeah. And the thing is I'm sure they did, because they were a sophisticated grappling, for sure. But I can't sit there and say, this is 100% exactly how it was, because no one can say that. So, come in, I've sent in that oblique kick, slid down, hammered in, got the the collar tie. Yeah, even if I'm on the outside, I can fight, step in and get that overhook here. I'm going to turn you a bit here. Okay. So I've got this overhook here. I've pulled him down and then I control his wrist. Well, from here, a few things. First of all, I have to keep him away because I don't want to be able to take my leg. I don't want to be able to like free this hand and connect his hands together because then everything I've got is different and I have to go into a rushing and start doing something else. But I'm here. What I'm going to do is when I'm ready, I'm pressuring and cooking him here. I'm going to take this and feed it through so my tricep's now controlling, so my hand's now controlling his far side tricep.
Okay.
Yeah? So here I'm like, bang. And now I'm in a really pretty strong position because I can come back up to his head and I've got both his arms controlled with my one arm. Yeah? I can't be here forever. Yeah? The reality is once I'm here, he's fighting too. So once I'm in this position, I've got a short amount of time. I'm going to come, I'm going to get this leg. I'm just going to throw him out from now. Yeah? Nice little sequence there. We've even got somewhere to go from there too, so that's pretty cool. So, a blink, step down, hammer, I messed up. A blink, step down, trace leg, hammer, catch him here, yeah? Step, take the collar tie, and then pivot, yeah, and get to here. Here, I'm going to control his wrist, because he's going to be fighting to get something here. When I'm ready, I'm going to take it here. And I'm going to keep my head here, on his head. Now I can take this collar tie back again. If I want to, or I can push him down, I can do all sorts. So we can keep this collar tie. My foot's already on the inside, which is great for this. I'm going to, kind of in a judo-ish manner, I'm going to step in, come across here, throw him over, and let him fall. Let him release that arm for the break fall. Slightly support this, just because you've been a good training partner. Yeah? And we'll stop here from that throw. One more. Yeah. One more, right? A blink. Step down, hammer, take the arm, boom, yeah, control, when I'm here, step over, control here. Here I'm in a really good position. I've got his arm, I've got his whole body here. He starts to rain stuff down. Got it. Good. One, tie down, nice. Yeah, right. We're going to show you a control position with the knee too.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just that shape and
Yeah. Nice.
so if you feel too far away, do a little change.
Okay. Left foot step.
Nice. Nice. To get off this is going to really make a big difference. Yeah. So I'm here. I send in this. I slide down. I hammer down. I catch in here. I step and get this overhook, and the collar ties here. I'm tight. I'm going to catch this arm. Let's move around a bit here. Yeah. When I'm here and I've passed this through, yeah. See, I'm already pretty close. That foot's forward. That's very useful for me, right? So from here, after I regain this collar tie and I've got this double arm control, I'm going to step in, send him. And look, I'm keeping this. This is important because now I can go knee on side and I've got this arm, yeah? I can punch in here, bam. If you're in an arm situation with a sword,
Boom. No,
straight
the
in
next.
here, yeah? And so from here, right, I've got all these, I've got this knee position, very important. I can armbar pretty quickly here. You can turn out from it, yeah? But then I'm going to get into another position if I want to anyway, because once I'm in that knee on side, which is like a knee on belly, right? I don't really like the knee on belly position particularly. I think it's really easy to get out of them from my perspective. But if I have that knee on side with the arm, he's going to find it very hard. He can turn into me, he can turn around away from me, but either way I'm going to end up in a even better position than I'm in already, by which I've already managed to throw in some damage. So, get here, kick, land, hammer, got this arm, I'm going to swing, catch it here, connect to this, feed it through, head here, step across, throw it, maintain this, knee here, yeah, bang, bang, keeping your knee on face, yeah, bang, yeah, arm bar, kimura, wrist lock.
The whole smorgasbord.
Be that guy. We could be that guy. Yeah. Come in here, bang. Hammer in. Take this. Swim and get it. Your overhook. Yeah. Pressure here. In cat stand. Yeah. Keeping this pressure. Feed it through. Back to the collar tie. Yeah. Throw. Here. Knee on belt. Knee on side. Just drop that knee down. You can just do this, but stop, we'll stop here.
And you're collecting this arm, the wrist up in the armpit, and you're under the elbow?
I'm under the elbow here, yeah. Because I've thrown you down, I naturally kind of come into this kind of position anyway from the throw, so I'm just going to tighten it up, make sure it's tight.
Yeah.
Pinch him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has a lot of control. Be careful with this when you throw them. Let them fall naturally, don't tighten it up as they're falling. You know, obviously if you're in a competition, you can tighten it up.
Yeah.
But when you're training in the gym, just be nice. I'm here, yeah. I'll keep it my torso's up.
Jeez.
I'm not leaning down too much, it's not exactly right.
Straight back.
Yeah, so I'm up here. I can pressure him here if I want. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, the reality is this from here. You know, if I was again, if I'm armed, yeah, I can actually just expose the head there. That.
Very limited amount of options when you're in this position.
Right, yeah.
And you have to move fast.
Yeah.